boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and we apologize for the somewhat late the start today. But again, we grown and life gets in the way. So hey, we here. It is what it is. But yes, this is episode 286 of Grown Women Gaming. It's your girl CHAREECE here with our usual people. Boogie is gonna jump in later when she gets done. But yes, so our intros, we're gonna tell the ladies. No, excuse me, ladies, tell everybody what you've been playing this week.
Okay, we gotta do before I even start.
Yeah. Before we even get started, good. Cedric dropping $20. Like we were still putting this stuff together, getting our headspace right, and he done jumped in there with the $20. The backtracking these individuals are going to do is going to be hilarious.
Oh my God, bro.
Yes, it will be.
Yeah, we was just sitting here chilling, just vibing, doing pre-show stuff, and he just popped up saying like, "Ooh."
Yeah, he had to get his in early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
thank you, appreciate that.
Yeah, but yes. So, lady, what you been playing this week?
I've been playing a little bit of Power World. It's to the point that it's almost like a job. It's almost like a second job.
It's work, huh?
Wait. So, is it as bad as Stitch said it was? Because I was playing, I was almost to the point where Stitch was talking about like you're a slave driver. These pals.
No. Okay, see, the thing is, I tried to be, treat my pals the best way possible, but in order for you to travel, you got to get food, you got to get arrows, you got to get armor, you got to get every single item to travel in these places. And these items contains items that you have to craft. So if you don't have any ingots for your armor, for your heat resistant armor, then that means that you can't go to the hot spots of the map until you get that armor. In order for you to get that armor, you got to get all the ingredients. If you're missing one, you got to find it and do that, but I'm still enjoying it. I hope when I go back to it later on this weekend, they're not dead or anything, because I only did a little splash. So
did you say you hope they're not dead?
I heard that if you go out too long, they might not be there. I'm like, because one time I ain't played for a couple of days, I went back into the world and the first thing they did was eat. They like all ran to the food.
Oh my God, I ain't been on that like a couple.
You might want to check. So as well, I needed an itch to be scratched, so I played Rainbow Six Siege. So I like how they really changed it up from back how it used to be. Now it's like you got different kind of modes. You got super casual to the super ranked. You got like a valor system, so you can commend your teammates if they did a good job and stuff like that. They still got the battle pass and everything like that, and a few new maps and stuff. But I had my original operators, so I was definitely like getting it in. I didn't have no problem. It's just getting used to the new operators and what they bring to the table as far as that type of game like Rainbow Six Siege. But I enjoyed myself. I didn't uninstall it. What else did I play? I played Call of Duty. I played Resurgence, Fortune's Keep. It's like a game on top of a game. Like it's like a cave or a tunnel, or it's a safe where a lot of like good loot is, and you got to do like different things to open up the door to get the loot, while in the background you have like battle royale behind you. So if you're trying to like open up this safe and you got people trying to do the same thing you're doing, and you might get in a shootout or two. On multiplayer, it was it's called Stash House. I call it the Trap House. It's smaller than Shipment, and it's really high intense, short games. I mean, you're gonna grind for your gun on that map. So that's what. Oh, and Helldiver 2 last night, but I believe we're gonna talk about that later. And that's all I've been playing this week. And I just want to thank everybody that came through. And make sure you like and share, because y'all got to do that too.
All right, Mr. Lalo.
Ooh-wee. So welcome everybody to GWG podcast. So what we've been playing this week, right? That's where we at.
Yeah.
For me, let's see. I got upgraded my VR headset. I got the MetaQuest 3.
Oh wait,
and I've been playing.
So we gonna get a review next week?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Well, I can tell you off rip. It's the clarity is way better than the two. I mean, it's the lenses and the field of view. It's much wider, and it's awesome. It's great. I mean, it's so clear. It's awesome. But I've been playing this game called Asgard's Wrath, which came with the headset, and I said the only negative I have with that set is that the battery life. Like, I already had to buy the battery extender because I only get like 30 minutes to an hour, it seems like, so I had to kind of adjust some settings, figure it out. And then I had to get like I said, get the battery pack extender in order to kind of play the longer sessions. But like I said, I've been playing Asgard's Wrath 2. Which is really, really interesting, fun. I mean, it's RPG, and so you literally see yourself like swinging the sword, throwing axes, shield and stuff, and you control your character. Like, you can walk around. It's pretty immersive. I'm enjoying it. The other game I got to play is one, like you mentioned, we're gonna talk about later, and that was Helldivers 2 on PC. So I got a lot to say there. I got a ton to say on the whole PC, because I think Lady and Boogie are playing it on PlayStation. I'm playing it on PC, so I got some.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna talk about it then. Well, because I didn't know we can get it on PC.
Yes, you can get it on PC.
I don't know if you wanted it on PC though.
There's some steps. There's some steps. And see, this is why I prefer to play on console. Right here, it's because of all the things that could happen with the variety of PCs out there and things they have in place. It's like, they have this whole thing where they try to prevent cheating, and so that app has to run, and then you run in the game on top of that, so it's already eating a lot of resources, and then you have to make sure that certain things are turned off, certain overlays aren't turned off. There's a whole checklist of things you got to do in order to get it to, well, for me at least, to get it to run great on PC. Without, because when I first ran it, we dropped into a game. It took forever for us to even start. I know you remember this, lady. Like, it took forever for that initial game to start. Like, it was ridiculous. So I got a lot to say about the PC. I don't want to get, like I said, I don't want to dig too deep, because I'm just talking about my PC experience, not so much about the game. I know we'll get there, but that's what I've been playing. And like I said, thank you everybody for being here. Hopefully it's a great show. And tell people about the show. We here, hit the like button, share, all that good stuff.
All right, and of course your girl CHAREECE here, and I didn't play that much. I'm still in my mobile game era, but I did play some more Suicide Squad, and I still hate this game. This is going to be strictly a hate play.
I hate play.
Hate play.
Then you play some time.
Maybe you should provide people some context, because like you play all the hero games for us. Let us know what's up.
Know me. I'm a superhero whore. I play them all. I love them all sometimes. Anyway, but I just first of all, this is supposed to be a direct sequel to the Arkham series. But they shit all over Batman. No comment there. But the gameplay, the gameplay is not there. Oh my god, it's not, it don't flow right. There's no connect. I don't know. It's just not what it's supposed to be. It is just, the only thing that is going to be the saving grace for this game is the story, I believe. And then there is also some stuff that is like, I'm trying not to get in spoiler territory, because is anybody gonna play this game but me?
Probably. Well, not me.
I'm gonna say, Delilah, you ain't playing this game.
But not, I was thinking not for myself. I was thinking that people listening probably, people listening.
We'll wait. Yeah. Because there's some, the Justice League is so different in this game that it might not be the Justice League. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Interesting.
Wonder Woman is actually on our side, so that's a plus. The Riddler is here, and of course he's still popping out riddles. I'm like, dude, shouldn't you have died somewhere? Like, I don't know. But yeah, so that's what I've been playing besides my mobile game, but we don't get on that because that's just too much. But yeah, so again, like I said, Boogie's gonna jump in later when she gets time, and then so we're gonna jump in these topics. And speaking of Suicide Squad, it is a live service game. As much as Rocksteady refuses to admit that it is, they don't want to. So in my study looking up for topics for this week, I came across this article that said that basically, hold on, let me get the correct figure because I don't want to lie to y'all. 95% of studios are working on or aim to start a live service game. This is in a survey of 537 studios. So I'm sure this is like broad between AAA and probably some indies also. But so this is all over the place. But 95% of them wants to start a live service game. Now, this gave you, remember a couple years ago, I think it was EA, might have been Activision, not really sure, but one of them said that their single player games are now dead. With this statement, are they dead now?
Wait, what? Say, repeat that.
Okay. Out of 537 studios, this ranges from AAA to indie. 95% of them want to start a live service game.
Wow.
Yeah. Is this now officially the death of single player games?
No.
There'll always be a market for them. There'll always be a market for single player games, period. Yeah. I mean, because sometimes it's like this. Well, you may want to make a gas game, don't mean everybody good at it. Like just because you want to do something don't mean that's your bread and butter. We've seen that. We've seen people start gas games and fail so many times in this industry. There's a laundry list of failed service games. So I get it because I understand the the longevity of it and the money making ability, etc. But I don't buy it. I think single player always have a place in the industry because people want to build fantastic worlds and tell awesome stories, and sometimes you can't do that to the level of fidelity that you would want to with a live service game. It's just different.
Well, okay. On top of that, I guess this is part C of that question. What's up, Boogie? Disney just dropped $1.5 billion into Epic Games for Fortnite.
Oof.
It's not for Fortnite though.
It's not.
It's for like a whole world.
New world, Disney World.
And
Fortnite.
I think they even use the word perpetual world.
It's gonna be like but it's still gonna be a live service game or
that's true
atmosphere. So it's again.
Sorry, I got boxes and stuff, right? Amazon.
No. I don't know. I don't know if you heard the question, Boogie. There was a survey out from 537 studios. 95% of them want to start a live service game. So is this the death of single player games?
I don't know, right? Because like part of me says no, because hold on. No. Eat down here. What was I gonna say? There's a part of me that says no for live service games, like that's not gonna be it. But then the business part of me knows, right, that money, right, is the biggest driving force. Right. And I feel like they just don't make the money on single player games. Like when you look at like the money that comes out, it's just not a lot, especially for how much it's costing to make these games. Like I don't know. Like I wish it wouldn't be, but I think it is.
Okay. I
What you got, lady? What you got for me?
Okay.
Well,
so
do we want to get this super chat?
I'm going to take it. Xbox Frontline with the $5 super chat. Love you guys. Meet up, pack east with my sisters. Okay. I see you. I really see you. Okay, cool. Thank you for the super chat. CHAREECE's question is if there's going to be a death in single player games / experiences, and I'm going with Delilah because I'm going to say no, because before it was even gassed, before it even gas, you know what I mean? It was single player experiences that what happened?
My bad. My fault. That's my
She
fault.
started the game playing the music, scared the crap.
Yeah. It came in like so, yeah. Sorry about that, y'all.
Okay. Before we had these games as a live service, we had the single player experience that really captured our hearts as far as gaming is concerned. Like we didn't have this type of stuff when we were growing up gaming. It was the fighting game characters. It was the stories that Link did. It was the stars that Mario was trying to collect. You know, yes, I do see that, you know, there's more online service games so people can make more money. But at the end of the day, for me as a gamer, the most important thing for me is a story and some gameplay. I have my single player experiences as well. But it's just, for me, there's always, like DELILAH said, there's always going to be a market. Those single player experiences is most likely the ones that wants to win the awards and get the accolades and stuff like that. Because that's just how I see it.
All right. Well, as most people know, I mostly play single player games. Not lately, but that's all mostly what I usually play. I hope not. I think to a certain extent, maybe these live service games can help fund smaller single player games. Not every game has to be 50, 60, 80, 100 hours long. There's nothing wrong with a decent game being 20, 30 hours. As long as the story is there, the people will come. And I ain't trying to mean that we ain't got time to play all these live service games.
Heck, I was about to say that. That's what I was going to add to
playing these games.
Like,
I ain't trying to mean like I'm playing like 3, 4, 10 of them right now, and your girl is tired.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you can't. You have to just kind of pick maybe one or two, and then hopefully
you got to pick and choose. You have to pick and choose.
You can't do that many because your pockets and usually some of them are. I don't mind spending money if it's a free one and cosmetics and stuff, or even a battle pass. But like again, Suicide Squad, I literally just paid $70 for that game, and it's a shit game. Anyway, I don't know.
Shit game.
I'm trying, y'all. That's part of why I ain't playing that all week, because I was supposed to play that game, but I just like, you know what? I can't do it. Let me go over here and study this book.
See, games should not feel like a chore. It should not feel like a job. Like it shouldn't. It should be fun. That's the thing. That's where I'm at. It's like, come on. It's so many of these.
I'm gonna try.
I can't wait till we get into it, because I really do like the way Helldivers, for the formula they have in place is kind of dope.
Okay,
so I think they got enough of variety in there to, differentiate themselves from the pack. Well, we'll see, right? Because usually with these type of games, time tells all things. Like as far as content, variety, things like that.
Because I think that like Jizzle was trying to say to me, like, Outriders was real good or whatever. And I'm like, yo, we played Outriders from the beginning.
Yes,
it was great. It was great in the beginning. And then when they tried to fix it,
they broke it. They basically broke the progression system.
So I hope that doesn't happen with these games.
Right.
Yeah, I still don't understand why they did that in Outriders.
Outriders, yeah.
Yeah, because
that gameplay loop was so good in Outriders. Yeah. I don't know what they were thinking.
They weren't. But yeah, so anybody else got anything else they want to add before we move on? No? Cool. We're gonna get this super chat from Sir X-Man real quick. I think this is a shout out to Boogie because somebody's birthday was coming up.
0208.
It was last week. Week?
So 2 days ago.
The day before yesterday.
CHAREECE coming up. I'm like,
Look at. That mine got a couple more months. But Boogie, you over that birthday hangover yet?
Yeah, I really didn't have a hangover. For one thing, I don't drink like that.
I read that. I was like, nah, that's what she's not gonna do. Yeah. She is not gonna get that drunk.
No, but I did go have sushi with the fam at like my favorite sushi place out here, and it was good fresh fish. But yeah, just I don't know. I got a lot of things coming up, you know, so my birthday was kind of like that. But thank you to the ladies. Like, ladies y'all sent me stuff off my Amazon wish list. And like, I'm just like, I know people that live around me are like, yo, how much is she ordering? Because like every day last week there was a box on my.
But that had to be cool though.
It was like super fun. So like that was like the best part. And I even have some more stuff coming today because my mom sent me like a gift card to get.
You have something else coming in today.
Oh, see?
So, I hope you got both of mine, by the way.
I did. No. So I thought I just had the one. I thought the one was it was enough.
I had to throw something else in there. You know,
it's always a sprinkle. Okay, she got this. Let's get her something else. Let's go.
I was like, well, damn. You know, but I appreciate y'all. Y'all take care of me all the time. So I love every one of you guys. Like, yeah.
Because you take care of us.
You already know. Okay, Miss Emotion up there.
Yeah, right.
Calm down.
Again, we just have sometimes we just get in our feelings, and you know, these are my girls, I love them, and you know, it's our birthday month, so we just send shit to them.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, X-Man. Before we get, as long as you had a good time, that's all.
That's it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So, our next topic is Take Two. Always Take Two. And so they want Grand Theft Auto 6 to be the perfect game. The absolute perfect game. Mind you, that's been development like damn near forever. My question is two questions. Is there ever a perfect game? Like in today's age?
For me, well, I have some games where I give it like a 9.5, you know, like Ori.
Wait. That's part 2 of this question.
Oh, okay, bet. Go on.
Okay, part 1.
I'm sorry.
Is there ever a perfect game? And in part 2 is what is your perfect game?
I think, can I go since I already started talking?
Go ahead. All
right. So for me, no, there isn't ever a perfect game because not every game appeals to everybody. Right, every game isn't for everybody, right? And also the way games just modern times, the way games are, there's gonna be bugs, there's gonna be issues. So I'm always under the mindset that no, there's never a perfect game. So even when I see these websites give a game 10 out of 10, I'm always like side-eyeing because no way, and there's no way a game is perfect. But some games I have given, like I said, a 9.5 out of 10, and for me it's been Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Because I felt like the gameplay loop of that game was so good. And, you know, me being a Metroidvania fan, it just checked all the boxes for me as far as length, as far as progression, the story and the intense moments and the feels and all that stuff, all those things. So that would be my 9.5 out of 10. But no game's perfect.
No. I think it's only perfect to the person who's playing it.
Hey, that's the bar.
Yeah, and you know, did you notice that they like start saying that like most of the reviewers are like 10 is as perfect as it can be, but I'm like, that's so relative. Like, what do you like? Perfect as it can be to you is different than perfect as it can be for me.
My 10, my perfect 10 might be CHAREECE 6.5. You know what I'm saying?
Elbow ring.
Like, I think for me, what did it for me was when the industry gave what did it for me, because you know y'all know how I am about the games media, but what did it for me was when the industry or the games media gave Metal Gear 5 a 10 out of 10. Like almost all of them did that, and I was just like, no, not for that game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's what did it for me. It's like no game. It just solidified for me that no game's a 10 out of 10. But
no,
not from them.
What I won't do is believe somebody. I don't know, media journalism, gaming media journalism as a whole is just like in the shitter. So if they write an article saying that this game is 10 out of 10, I don't believe it. I don't believe
the need for views, the need to like constantly like grow their viewership to be able to sell ads is like killing journalism right now.
It is. The whole clickbait stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm not, whatever I play and I said it's perfect to me. And to answer your question, if I'm thinking of a perfect game to me, there's two. It's a few, but the first two that popped up to me was Fallout New Vegas.
I should know that.
Right.
And Hades. I think based on my experience, I think
Hades is good.
Hades is real good. Subjectively, that's just me. That's Fallout New Vegas is y'all know it's trash. Y'all know the graphics are bad. Y'all know it's buggy because it's Bethesda, but it's my perfect game. And then Hades was something that I got into late in the game. So they were like, man, try Hades. I'm like, what the fuck is this game? And then this game turned into like 10 runs of trying to beat my daddy. So to me, that's perfect. And it's always, if you feel like a game is perfect to you, don't let somebody tell you that it's not. Don't let nobody tell you that it's not.
Unless it's Suicide Squad. It ain't perfect.
It's Suicide Squad, then. Unless it's Suicide Squads, then you won't have to talk to CHAREECE about that. So, yeah.
All right. Boogie, you got a perfect game?
I kind of agree with Craig. He says that Hogwarts Legacy is probably
man, Hogwarts was really
of a game.
Really
Yeah.
So I mean, it was pretty there. Like, it's a phenomenal game.
It is.
Every time I hear it, I think about the game. I can't help but think about the Game Awards and how this biggest snub ever.
Yeah, it's just and no one really even the
addressed it or said anything. Yeah,
right.
Because they're scared. They're scared. They don't want to say what they really want to say. Yeah,
right. Because if you're boycotting it because of J.K. Rowling, fine, just say that.
Mm-hmm.
But
we just put that out there
so much when it first dropped, though. So that's not, that double standard. Perfect game. I got multiple ones, but again, Hogwarts is in there because again, that was in today's day and age, every game that comes out has some sort of glitch or whatever to it. Hogwarts had nothing. It was just there. You open it up, played it, it worked. Almost felt like, I don't know, 1989 or something.
Yeah, it was polished, very polished.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then if we're going to the past, but Skyrim, to me, perfect game. But shit was glitchy as hell. Mass Effect 2, perfect game. But again, like Lady said, it's all to what you like, what you think is a perfect game.
So I just thought of another one, and I would say Far Cry 3.
3?
Far Cry
3.
Yeah. What is Insanity? Okay, got you. That one.
Yeah, the one where it was the kids that got lost. It was really the one that kicked it off for them. After that one, then everybody paid attention to them.
That's right.
Yeah. It was, the story was just it was great. Because how many times do we hear about kids going on vacation and getting lost?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, we're in the middle of that planning right now. Senior trip, people. Going off beyond the country. Baby, I don't know y'all people. You finna take my child. But yeah. Oh my god. Anything else anybody want to add? Oh, okay.
No. Well.
Go ahead.
No, I just carry on. Okay.
All right. Delilah, you might have to bow out for a minute.
Yeah. All right, give me a second. Hold on.
Wait. Just stay around and listen to the question to make sure you can.
Okay, go ahead with the question.
All right. So, with the layoffs that's popped off in the last couple of weeks, Microsoft did lay off some people from.
She didn't even say her name.
Hey, we ain't mad at her. Do what you do, boo. Microsoft did have to lay off some. I can't remember the exact number, but they did lay off. Oh, I got it. 1,900 employees. But the FCC filed a motion. I don't know what it is nowadays. At some point, I just want them to reevaluate their whole structure. Sometimes that this violates the condition that they were met when they won the case late last summer. But Microsoft responded was no, after all the changes that we did, we had to reorganize. But Activision was going to lay these people off anyway. That's the key part here that I wanted to talk about, is that if Microsoft had lost the case and was not able to purchase Activision, what would have happened to this? Would these layoffs still have happened?
Oh, I think they would have been worse.
You think
that's not to say that it's still not bad, you know, and that like I'm praising Microsoft or anything like that. I'm not. I think, you know, they're already saying that these were scheduled, but I think it would have been worse. I mean, even a lot of that was one of the push, right, for like letting the deal go through, is that employees were like, yo, like things are going to get bad here. But, you know.
All right, you got it.
Okay, this is the thing. For me, you have, for us, like video, like hardcore gamers, you know, podcasters and stuff like that, I just need a little more sympathy from you guys, because you guys will you'll use this topic and make it be a leverage to something that it really isn't. Look, that's a lot of money, CHAREECE. This is like a T? Is it $1 trillion? I've heard it was, but it's a lot of money in this company, and most of us, we just play the games. So unless you got a degree in business analysis or something like that, then we just have to just think for ourselves and just be like, okay, they're losing jobs, and sometimes that's just how business is sometimes, and people have to understand that. Do I hate people losing their jobs? I hate that shit, because I know it is hard out here for people to get work, but it's a balance. But you also got to understand that, like, that's how business works, period. So, and it could have been worse. It could have been worse.
I think we should have expected some layoffs, because again, you can have the same position at the same company. Like, you know, somebody got to go. I don't like these layoffs. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't. Because everybody needs a job or some form of income. But let's not all place the blame at Microsoft. Activision was a hot mess before Microsoft popped up, and I do remember reading like something that said that, like lady said, this was gonna happen regardless. But so I'm just putting that out there, and plus,
it's in the court docs.
Yeah,
and you know, like it was widely, you know, well, not widely, it was talked about before Microsoft even, you know, went through with the purchase, that, you know, it was going to be pieces broken up, you know, which means more layoffs. It was a lot more uncertainty for those people.
So there's that. All right.
We can let her back in?
Yeah, we can let her back in now.
All right, come on back. Come on back, baby.
I love it. Okay, so this is our Hell Divers, which I see we got playing in the background. So first of all, I want y'all to how y'all like the game? Like, y'all played last night?
Well, yeah, we missed you. We said we needed to get another thing with us three, and then you as a stick figure.
Oh, I'm gonna send it to you right now. I got you, girl.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
You know what? We should make a montage of all my missing in action photos.
Right?
It's either I'm missing or CHAREECE missing.
Yeah, one of y'all. Yeah. I mean, it's like much harder than you think it's going to be. There definitely is a learning curve to it, because DELILAH says that there are mini games, but I don't know why I don't think of it as a mini game, but essentially to like call reinforcements, to call like your extra guns and stuff like that, you have to like hold L1. I know it's different on the computer, but or no, you're playing with it.
I'm on the Xbox controller.
Yeah, so like you're holding the top left button and then using the D-pad to put in like a old school
contra code, basically.
Yeah, cheat code to get the thing to come down. So, and all while, I mean, there's just a ton of enemies. They're everywhere. It's not like it's, So they'll just be coming behind
it's
you.
intense, right? That's the thing.
Yeah,
It's super intense.
And I think that I sent a couple of videos to you guys because there are some things we weren't doing right.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it has my attention. I'll be playing it. I'm gonna play it later today. I mean, it was fun. I hope you play, CHAREECE.
Yeah, we could use the help. I can tell you.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
It took me a couple games to kind of get acclimated to like, okay, gotta call in this. I gotta, throw a grenade in this hole. I gotta, it's just a lot to think about. And all while doing all of that, you gotta do these little, I call them mini games, but you gotta do like up, down, left, right to call something, or what I mean. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Then you can't jump.
Beginning, so you'll see soon.
You can't jump, and you have a stamina bar, so it's like, and everything depletes the stamina bar. So you constantly like thinking about these mini systems while you're trying to do an objective. It's intense. But at the same time, it keeps you on your toes with everything, and that's what makes it fun.
Mm-hmm. You can't just sit there. You can't sit there 5 minutes and chilling because they're gonna come for you.
Right, and you have friendly fire. So it's like,
so it's Starship Troopers though, like for real. Like this is playing through Starship Troopers. Like the bugs are like the same, the intro is like the same, and like we said, the friendly fire. You gotta be careful. I've killed Delilah and Lady.
Like Lady shot me in the face with a shotgun accident. Like I blew her up with a airstrike.
Yeah.
Like
so then you gotta play the mini game and bring them back.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Lady. I'm sorry.
I played good 3 hours. I'm level 5. My ship is called Queen of Midnight, and I'm gonna let you know the good thing about this game. It's a multiplayer game you can be able to play with friends, and I think we fairly had fun last night. The game it's something we've seen before, but they put all the pieces together in the right way, because they are main missions on, like, you go to one planet. This one planet has a section. This section has a main mission and an op, and you got a time frame of what to do. You can miss your time. You can lose your lives, and then when you lose all your lives, you get a redeploy. Like it's a timer to get one new life, like maybe like a minute, 2 minutes. The store is ass, okay? Your store is not enticing me to spend any money, because I was like, oh my God, look at this drip. It's so basic. Let me go to the store. It's worse. I'm like, no. I'm like, yo,
to be fair, the gear has perks though. So that's why they say like the whole play to win thing, because the gear has perks, and also you can get like weapons in there that's better. And so it is kind of like a pay to win, even though it's not PvP.
See,
I don't like that.
The thing is though, my intentions of getting that was not for the purpose of like whatever buffs it was. I didn't even realize it had like armor pieces had buffs till like halfway through our gaming session last night. I just want to look cute. I want to look cute while I'm kicking alien ass. So what I don't like as well.
But shit, I'm gonna put on the perk.
Right. I'm gonna look at the ugliest thing. I don't care. I need to,
I'm trying to
get that extra damage.
I'm more fashion. Y'all more want to be more like efficient and practical. That's fine. But what I saw,
so you see, I'm sorry. Do you see right here on the left how it's telling me like that's the call SOS, that's called resupply, that's called. So you gotta put in the code.
Yeah, you gotta literally key those in.
Yeah.
On the D-pad, they love the D-pad in the UI for whatever.
Oh, we all finna die.
So you gotta be like, I found that the most efficient way to do it is to be running.
Yes.
So you gotta be running, which means you gotta do it one
like that, and then over here, and then just go like this.
Imagine I gotta like,
you
gotta hunch over it with your key and do it.
Man,
you'll get to the point where you start remembering them, like, because I remember the airstrike one, like just
because and you learn the coordinate. You don't want to just everybody throw them at the same time, because that kind of don't work either.
So I had fun. It really 3 hours to me. You couldn't even tell. We were. First, me and Boogie was like, just feeling it out. Didn't know shit. But by the time we went to her second planet, we knew exactly where to go, and we will strategize how we will do the op, and then how we will do the main mission, and then have enough time. There was only like 2 times that we didn't either we died too much and didn't complete the mission, or we have to Excoville because we didn't have enough time. So I'm enjoying it. Could have been like, I don't know, quality of life shit is what I was more worried about. I wish there were more like maybe a little bit more polished, maybe an easier UI for people who ain't never played that type of game like myself. So, but I thoroughly had a good time.
All right, Delilah, you said that you was having some issues on PC.
Yes,
there we go.
Man. Okay, so when I initially first of all, my internet's terrible, so my download took forever to kind of get going. Mm-hmm. And finally, once I got to it, I swear to you, it crashed it's at least 7 times before I was able to actually get into a game. And what I found out, I had to look online, search the forum, and find out that I have my antivirus was kind of blocking some of the protocols on it. But so I don't want to, with all the stuff I have on my computer and things that I had, I don't want to have to do that for every time I want to play this game is turn off my antivirus. So I had to make a bypass for that specific game and some of the files for that game in order for it to run. It took forever for me to get it to run. So, and that's the thing. And this is why I appreciate console, because you won't have any of that nonsense, as far as antivirus.
Go ahead and play on PlayStation.
I gotta play my Xbox controller, girl. You know that. I can't. I'd rather.
You could have gotten on PlayStation and played with us last night.
No, it's this right here. It's this right here. I gotta play with this right here.
But I will tell you, like I told you, like I did like that you're getting feedback in the triggers. Like I hope Xbox does that, because that is the only thing that I do like.
You feel it, right?
Yeah, right. That's awesome. Like every time we're going to throw, it's like tension to throw and stuff when you're shooting, like all that.
That's dope. Man. But you know what? I don't care, because I love this controller. You get what I'm saying? This controller for me is what does it. So yeah, I had a ton of little issues like that. And then like sometimes I'll be playing and then like something like a little pop-up will come up about something. And I'm just like, what is going on with this game? And I remember that one time we were loading into the game, it took extra long for whatever reason. By the time we got to the actual game, it felt like we only had like 5 minutes left in that game. I don't know if that's because we picked a short game or what, but
so it was gotta pay attention, because some will say 30 minutes, some will say 40 minutes, but there are some that only give you like 12 to 15 minutes to complete, which is like you got to get down there, do what you need to do.
Because you got, not only do you have like primary objectives, you got the sub objectives, you got like things you can find, things they don't even list that you can kind of uncover. Right. Yeah. Like we ain't know nothing about no outposts. Like what?
No outposts. No, they didn't show us nothing. But I think it's the red areas in the map. I think that has no like marker or anything.
And I think we are gonna have to move up to 4.
Yeah.
Like,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but when the game works, it's awesome. I had a ton of fun, and I feel like they do just enough to differentiate themselves between all the other looter shooters out there. Where there's the little mini games I really don't like, but whatever, they're necessary for what you need, and it feels realistic. And then they got all these really cool animations for when you drop in and drop out, and it really makes itself stands out, and that's the only thing you can ask for in these kind of games, right? Because we're starting to see a lot of them, and so I hear
that they changed the missions like ad hoc. Like I saw something.
Yeah, I saw that. We got to liberate a planet, and then I saw that because that was my complaint. It was like, man, some of these areas feel samey. So what I did was I looked at the map and I saw these different other planets.
Yeah, we need to go to different ones, right?
Yeah. So, and then still super early, but I just hope that it doesn't get repetitive, because I can easily see, because we only did a few different mission types. I just hope it doesn't get feel too grindy or too repetitive, because then that's when I personally begin to lose interest.
Right.
So
I did already see some like farm areas and stuff. I started doing some research this
morning. Oh yeah.
I know you did.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
Not surprised at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I be trying to make things easier for me. I ain't trying to beat my head against the wall. I ain't got time for that.
Right. Yeah. So. But if I had to give a game, me, I love giving grades. So if I had to give this game a grade, I get about 7.5 to 8.
7.5
to 8, like right in there. Yeah,
and it's a $40 game.
Yeah,
I mean for a $40
when it works.
game.
But still, like I think you had more problems on PC getting started
Yeah,
than we did.
I think that's the only reason.
It was really just, you know, it was fine. And yo, CHAREECE, like the shit started like totally just nosediving when Delilah joined our game. It was just like PC. Oh no!
Like what's going on?
Like we don't do that around here. I'm like,
yeah. Hey, the crossplay was buttered, once we got it working, the crossplay was buttered because, like, you know, it felt like I was just, you know, playing on the native system with them. But I mean, even with joining the game, I mean, I had to get a Boogie's friend code, and then she was able to bring me in. And as soon as like she allowed me to, you know, once we synced up, I was able to see the game and just jump right into it. So it was no problem after that. But yeah, the steps getting there was a little long. I ain't gonna hold you, but
maybe I need to just go ahead and get it on PS5.
Listen, for me, I know me, right? And I know that I'm not big on multiplayer on PlayStation like that.
Me either.
But see, so we didn't use their chat or nothing. We were on Discord.
We used Discord.
We was on Discord, like, and I feel like I do that every time I play PlayStation. When I'm on PlayStation, I'm not even trying to talk on PlayStation. Like, we're gonna talk somewhere else, and you know, we're just playing together there. So,
all right. So to our official question, because that was not the question.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good. No, that was good because again, that was a new game just dropped. You know, give the people what they want to know. Because again, you know, somebody got to play these damn games because obviously folks ain't doing that.
Right. They just talking about shit.
They just talk about it. You know,
they talking about it, but they're not being about it. They talking about it, but they're not being about it. They talking.
So this game dropped day and date on PlayStation and PC. And according to this article that I got, it is one of the biggest PC releases so far on Steam. Do you think this is going to influence Sony to do more day and date releases?
I hope so.
It should.
Yeah. I mean,
it really should. I hope it shows them.
Yeah.
I hope it shows them that like there's clearly a market for. Clearly, I mean, we already know this. There's clearly a market on PC that like they don't been past console. They're doing their thing. If the new game drop, boom, they on it. So if you skipping that platform, it's like you're cutting out millions of people. Like, so to me, I feel like hopefully this will encourage them to do more day and date PC. And man, let's go.
And especially like you asked earlier with the single player games, like that's just gonna like help the audience. It's
absolutely
help you capture, because people lose interest, you know, when you put it on the other why am I losing my train of thought? When you put it on the other platform late, people will lose interest, so you don't capture as many. When you do day and date, you're gonna get all the hype from, you know,
day one
releasing, day one at the same time. And that was part of the reason why I was on the fence on where I would buy it. But you know, like I'm just like, the PlayStation don't get no love, so go ahead and buy it on there.
Hey, let me dust this thing off.
Yeah. And then there were some people that were talking about Delilah's issues, and I was like, I really don't want to be dealing with issues the whole time. So
yeah.
I don't know.
That's just for me. It's the controller. Like that's the thing. Like I just, you know, it's
you just buy it. You just buy it.
It's like, you know, triangle. I'm like, triangle what? Like X what? Like
I keep hitting the wrong damn button. They're like, press X, and I am pressing X, and I'm like, no,
that's not where X at. That's
not that's not what they're talking about. Like that's the A button. Like you know. So, it's interesting. All
right, so. All right, Delilah, you might have to bow out again. If anybody has been on Twitter in the last week and a half,
damn, she just left. She didn't even like wait.
I don't blame her, because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't want her saying nothing, because y'all not gonna jeopardize nothing over there. If you need to leave, let her leave. We gonna talk what we need to talk about.
Okay, we'll bring a bite for tidbits.
Okay.
I don't even know anymore. Every time I get on Twitter, I don't even try to get on Twitter anymore.
I know it was so bad this week.
It was horrible.
Like, I feel dirty. You know,
girl,
like,
same.
Girl, why should you feel dirty? It wasn't even you on
because
there.
It was just like we get associated with that nonsense. You know what I mean? Like as gamers, we get associated with that ignoramus behavior.
But I like to point out, it was not the ladies that was acting on Twitter. It was not.
I mean, there was a few, because there's a few that dabble in that console or like bullshit anyway. But it wasn't like,
like hardly any of the ladies that we talked to on Twitter that we none of that. We were sitting here laughing at this mess.
Yeah, like y'all in spaces in the middle of the day, in the middle of the week. Where are your jobs? Like, how are you able to do this? And it's just for so long, like so many hours. I mean, and it's so many people were hopping in crying and stuff, and mainly disgruntled Xbox people. There are a few Xbox people that are in the community that are disgruntled because they are no longer in the in crowd, and people need to recognize that. Then on top of that, y'all jumped on this without vetting shit. Like, now you start to see people backtrack. Y'all gonna eat pro, and everybody who listens to these people, I hope it made you think, should I listen to these people or take what they're saying at like face value anymore going forward? Because this showed a lot. I mean, people's true colors came out. So
okay,
I'll let somebody else go now.
I popped off on Twitter, like, and I don't even be like, but it was funny anyway. Y'all get on my nerves.
Somebody, this is the thing. It's okay to speak. First of all, it was a rumor that escalated to Phil Spencer saying a tweet that, hey, hold your brakes. We got something for y'all. We got a business meeting next week. Just hold off. They were smart about that because they know that week between what they're going to say Monday and now and before that people were going to talk about it every fucking day. Whoever was at marketing at Xbox, I say, whoever's told them next week was smart as hell business-wise. Because that whole week, everybody was talking about Xbox and Microsoft and what they're going to do or what they should do or what people think they're going to do. Or, oh, I know such and such. They send me this and I think this is going to happen. And I'm going to be quite frank with y'all. We might be in the same space and we might go to conventions, but when it comes to relationships with executives and, fans, there is not a lot of folks hanging with them together. So if you fuck up that by what the actions that you did this week shows a lot about who you are as a person. And that's how it is. It's like people were burning bridges. People were burning
left
bridges.
And right.
Not
burning them like they,
adding gas to that shit. And I'm like, but I'm like, a few years ago, you were cool with this person. Y'all had the same, discussions and talked, and y'all loved the same brand. Y'all loved Xbox. Now this week, this gap in a week really showed like who really just brand loyalties or people who just really enjoy gaming. It really separated the two.
Not even that. It was just like you saw the people who are in it for the monetary value. Yes. Right. People who are in this space to make money, and that's it. Like there's no, I guess, like you're saying, no loyalty in I hate saying that because it's not like I don't feel like you have to be loyal to a brand in that sense because they're not loyal to us. But like these people who have built their brands on being brand loyal, on being these like Xbox, aficionados, you just shit the bed.
Also, it's like, oh, I know people who they know make it. They hang it over. They hang over like who they know or what insider information they got over their head, and then everybody else follows that. Right. So it was just an avalanche effect of what people had to say, and it came from everyone. And last night when we got offline after we played Helldivers, I went on Twitter. Somebody was trending on Twitter. Oh, had a meltdown on Twitter last night.
Girl, I ain't even on Twitter. Yeah,
you didn't share.
I was like, why you didn't put that in our chat?
Right?
I don't know, man. I was like, man, the reason why I didn't put on the chat last night, I was like, because we seen this all week. So I was like,
it got exhausted. And it's crazy because, they always want to look at us as us women as like the emotional ones, but oh my god, were they in their emotion bag all week?
So
hard, right? All I could think of was cry river.
I'm telling you. And then after that, you know, when they didn't get the responses or they didn't get the answer that they were looking for, they started picking apart people that work for the company, which is fucked up, by the way.
Yes.
Don't act like I think that. I seen what y'all did, and you lucky that my bestie / project manager told me to stop and shut up and no.
Yo,
I'm telling you, motherfucking Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, right.
I was saying to myself, lady, you got the least to lose. You ready to do this?
Girl, I was ready.
Yeah, it's bad. Like
Boogie was like, no.
It just brought out the worst. Like I said, it just brought out the worst in the community. It wasn't good. It's not a good look. Like, and more people need to call this shit out because it's not a good look for the community. You know,
it's not, because until it's equal playing field for men and women in the gaming space, there's always going to be a man saying some bullshit, and they gonna go behind that before a woman say the truth, and that's what it was this week. Because when women's been speaking their truth about this situation, about what Xbox / Microsoft, you know what people did? They went down their throats. They were talking all this shit. They were being rude and being disrespectful.
Yeah, I mean, people with sense were just like, just wait. Like, we have no confirmation on anything yet. Like, just
but
wait.
They didn't have shit to do. I'm like, okay, cool, a week. I'm chilling. I'm going to work. But you got spaces every day. You got videos every day. They be like, oh, let's talk about this shit that may or may not be real. Oh, like and comment and make sure you share the super chat. I was in a space where a person said, oh, so you guys can be all up in my space, but you don't want to pay me no money to support my shit. I was like, the fuck? Who is you? Yeah. Who is you?
Like, just because you have a space, like, people are supposed to like pay you now. Like, I don't know. I don't get that crap. Just you had the most hoodified spaces, knowing that if they would have said the same, if I would have said the same shit they were saying, I would have got canceled. But y'all follow bullshit before y'all follow truth. And until you guys understand that, this is always gonna be, and especially when it comes to Microsoft and Xbox, because it's always that way. When it's a big news about them, it's always going to be a couple of days of rumbling and people talking and stuff like that to what actually happens. Like I said before, like a while back, it's a kind of circle when it comes to news with Microsoft. It's always news. We see a shift too of like people, I guess, being trusted more, right? Because you had people just destroying their credibility for engagement. That was it. Like, and these are our insiders.
Our insiders need to. The insiders this week got humbling. It was a humble experience for them.
I don't know. Did they get humbled? I think.
Well, shit,
I think maybe next week they'll be humbled.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
Next week's show, that's gonna be the one because, naming names.
Okay, all I gotta say is that it don't matter what happens next week. I'm gonna still play these games how I play these games.
Right.
Yeah.
True. Even like, which we know is not going to happen, right? We know this week that they're not going to come out and be like, you know what, guys, that was the last Xbox. We're not making any more Xboxes. So that's not happening. But even if it was to happen, I can still play wherever the fuck I want. Wherever. If you love games and you love gaming, it won't matter. You're going to play where it is.
I think at the end of the day, they are destroying the credibility for engagement bait or unverified information.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And y'all be falling for the bullshit. I swear to God. Y'all be, a sucker is born every day. And especially on game, because not only you got people that would, knowingly that this would be false, knowing that saying this on a public space like Twitter would cause, and then as of last night or Thursday evening, I don't think that shit's gonna be true. But look at the things that you caused during the week. And it really makes it hard for like,
I mean, like you said, attacks on people, like, and even if it had taken a foothold, like, we don't know what type of impact it would have had on them financially, like, for engagement. It's just so reckless.
They want the bullshit. They want to be, like I said yesterday, they want to be first. They don't want to be correct. And it seems like the real people, the real gamers, the real ones that want to like commentate and, you know, really speak on what's going on is like getting overshadowed because of the clickbaits, because of this overloaded of spaces, of people just being disrespectful to other people, knowing that you wouldn't have this spot in the first place. Right. You didn't have these same people. I just think it's fucked up. Y'all just giving the power to the wrong people. And now this is what y'all have. This is what happens when you give power to the wrong people. This is what happened when you think you give power to people who are just loyal to the brand and not into the lifestyle of gaming. Because like I said, at the end of the day, it could be a PlayStation game. It could be a Microsoft / Xbox game. It could be a PC game. It could be a Nintendo game. I'm gonna play these games. But y'all so quick to talk about games that y'all want to talk about games y'all can't play on consoles that you don't own or not plan to own, but you still got time to talk about it. I'm just saying. It is really like ridiculous out here in these streets.
I just want to say, whenever here on the show, whenever we have rumors, we always say, "Hey, rumors,
right?
Allegedly, or whatever.
Allegedly.
Like, we let you know this is not verified information. This is just some stuff we read at 3:00 in the morning from like 2 or 3 sources, like
some random shit. Yeah. It's some random shit I heard. You know, but I'm gonna tell you, it was some random shit I heard. You know?
That part. And even when we making shit up, it's always, hey, 10-4 hat moment. We let you know. We, again, people, we're not saying we are the best, because again, we are not.
No.
But we actually play these games. We actually read these reports. We read these news stories. If they don't, I read them and I summarize for the ladies. Like, we are reading these stuff. I'm good. Yeah. Y'all have killed me this week. I literally picked up my phone at my desk at work, threw it back on my phone, and went back to work. That was just how pissed. I left my lunch break early. All
I gotta say is, if you're a gamer out there, please listen to your friends, your close friends, your relatives, the ones that actually play the games and buy the games, and ask for their opinion about the game. And not so much people who got a blue star. I ain't gonna lie. The worst thing Twitter could have had done was give motherfuckers blue stars.
You know, we should get blue stars.
Like the pay, blue checks, the blue checks. Stars,
We should get that.
A blue check for what? Grown women gaming?
Yeah.
We talked about it, but we haven't really decided if we're gonna do that or not. But they're gonna be like, oh, you got a blue check. When we say some real shit, they're gonna be like, oh, look at this motherfucking account with the blue check trying to get some money and they ain't got no receipts. But other motherfuckers to do it, I can say
I ain't trying to mean that, but we got receipts.
You guys got it so good on that space. You guys don't know. I'm not trying to rant. I'm not trying to think like, you know, my shit don't stink and I don't have any problems in the gaming space, or I don't have any like personal issues I got to deal with. But the difference between me and y'all is I don't spend 7 hours on the fucking space. I still got to go to work. I still got to get paid because these bills got to get paid. I still got to take care of my life. And it seems like people don't have one. And it really boils down to someone's mental capacity. Somebody could take a love for a brand like Xbox with not the right mental health and explode. So it is what it is. Y'all know where I be at. You know I'm on all platforms. You know I play these games. I will suffocate you with my gaming clips. But you got people in here, they ain't touching exclusive in 6 months, but out here talking shit. Woo, y'all better than me. You lucky I wasn't born no man, because y'all would have got it. I'm sorry, CHAREECE. I didn't mean to rant. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's all right. Sometimes you gotta
I'm so sorry. Because I really didn't have any time to like absorb what was going on the week because I had to work. You know. Hey, I'm good. All
right, Delilah, you can come back. We're gonna drop into our tidbits.
Yeah. Before you veer off, I just want to say that this all started from one person, and that's the unfortunate part. It sucks, but always wait for official information, people. And so next week about to be real fun.
Yeah,
that's it.
You
That's
know
it.
what?
Interesting.
We should run a short course. How to verify your sources.
I know one thing. This gave me a really good shirt idea, so we're gonna get something good out of it.
How to verify your sources, people. Just because you got a blue check does not mean it's a verifiable source.
Right.
Hey,
it's the flip. Oh, I forgot. It's the flip flopper for me. It's the flip flopper for me. It's the flip.
Yeah, the ones that are already like putting out the message. Yeah. Oh, for real.
I'm gonna tell you. It was one. I ain't gonna say the name because I don't want them to come on my head. But there was one content creator was like, "Oh, we're not gonna talk about leaks on this video game and this video game company because we got integrity and shit. We're not gonna do it this week with the so-called rumors." This particular content creator is going to say, like, you know what? It is Microsoft Xbox League. Let's talk about it in our video. And I'm like, motherfucker, didn't you just say a month ago that you didn't want to talk about motherfucking, what was it, The Last of Us?
Yeah.
Was it The Last of Us?
Oh, that's right. The leaks with Insomniac.
Mm-hmm. Nobody want to talk about
we don't want
nobody want to talk about Insomniac. Oh, y'all want to have integrity and shit. And y'all want to y'all still want to be, there it was, Wolverine.
Oh wow, I didn't even think about that correlation.
Oh, yeah, they were like, oh, we don't want to talk about leaks. We're gonna let them give them their time, their space. Like, okay, but now you hear talking about leaks.
What? Oh yeah, you talking about Xbox, Microsoft leaks? You know the internet got on his ass real quick. What?
Of course they did. Yeah. Internet has no chill. Of course they did.
Yeah.
Right. Screenshot everything. We got it.
Everybody.
I saw a couple of deleted tweets too.
I came in way too late. I'm like, oh, what's the first one? This tweet has been deleted. Now, what did you write?
Yo, I'm too fast. I got it forever. Oh, let me see.
When you see some juicy tea, you better screenshot that bitch.
I'm telling you like this, because they's not coming back. Look, and I have one cautionary tale as well. Don't think just because you do podcasts and spaces with these people that they're gonna have your back at the end of the day, because loyalty it ain't on Twitter, it ain't on the gaming space. Like I told these ladies, Xbox can leave tomorrow, gaming can leave tomorrow, but we still, the four of us, we still gonna have each other. And that's the problem with y'all folks over there, because y'all don't take the time out to build true bonds with the people that you work.
There's an exchange happening, right? Like, so you're not really friends. There's a mutual benefit that's happening.
Yeah,
that's not friendship. That's an acquaintance at best.
Yeah,
that's a
y'all in business together. You know what I mean? Yeah,
I'm telling you. Before we was a business.
What is it? An associate. Friends. That's an associate.
Yeah. If you can switch your panels every other month when it suits you, or you just want to have somebody pop in just so they can make you a little bit of money, that's not a friendship. That's a business transaction. And tell them to pay you next time. Okay?
Damn.
All right. I can't talk, so let's keep going. I put your question.
But, all right, so go ahead. I see we got questions popping up, so we'll go ahead and mark those. I do have one tidbit. If anybody else has a tidbit, go ahead and get your tidbit ready. My one tidbit is Funimation is finally closing down.
That was some bullshit.
It's still some bullshit. When this first happened, I was pissed. I'm still pissed now. Even though I don't even use Funimation that much, but like you still need more than one place to watch something. Or like right now to watch legal anime. Right. About the only place you got is Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll and High Dive. That's about the only two. But
and Crunchyroll did everybody so low.
They raised up the prices.
Not even just that. If you had purchases on Funimation, they are not carrying them over.
Yeah,
they're just like, we're working on something, but
which is
essentially you don't have your shit.
Yeah, because you can't buy anime on Crunchyroll. At least if I ain't found it. So y'all please watch your statements if you have automatic.
I
already went and canceled it because it's not even $8.99. They want to charge you $9.99. Crunchyroll don't even work well enough.
They don't even got enough dubs in there. They don't even got enough dubs in there. So they just gave me. They was like, oh, but if your grandfather in the account, that's how much it's gonna be cost. I'm like, I ain't gotta even do that. I I can uninstall, I can cancel my shit, and I can go pirates on the 7 seas finding my anime fix. Stop playing with me. Y'all gotta stop playing with me.
Yo, so many people have said that like they forget how we started watching anime in the first place.
Right.
YouTube about to be back up, like them blockers finna be working some overtime.
Might have to get me a virtual machine and say I live in Japan.
VPN.
But yeah, so that was my tidbits. Ladies, y'all got any more tidbits before we get to these questions?
My tidbit is go ahead. No. Oh, I was gonna say Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow. Let's go. Night.
Usher concert.
Usher concert. Let's go.
Yeah, Usher concert.
Speaking of Usher, he announced that he's doing a tour, worldwide tour. They stopping in Atlanta.
Of course they are.
I think if you go to an Usher concert, I think the best city to go to would be in Atlanta, right? As far as the concert,
absolutely. I'm biased. I'm gonna say yeah.
I don't know, because if he stops in DC, that's Chocolate City too. So
but ATL is like it's.
I just feel like it would be like, and I'm sorry, I feel like it would be like way overpriced to stay there, to go there.
No, Atlanta's reasonable with stuff like that.
If you get it far enough advance.
Yeah, it'd be other places they be trying to gouge, and Atlanta be expensive. I ain't gonna hold you, but it's not. It won't be as. I don't think it'll be as bad. It's Usher. He's done plenty of concerts here. You know what I mean? It ain't new to us.
I just meant like staying there and everything. You know?
Oh yeah, like hotel. So like that. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
So my tidbit.
Oh, go ahead. What's your tidbit?
Sorry, my tidbit is that Avatar will be here on the 22nd. Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I don't know. I still don't know. Like,
if they had just dropped the trailers and been quiet,
I'm praying. But some of the things they saying they're changing, I don't know. I'm not very happy with that. And then also the Vince Stapleton show looks like it's going to be hilarious. Or sorry, the Vince Staples show. And it's going to be based in LA and all that stuff. But yeah, that's coming to Netflix as well. So
okay. All right.
I got
go ahead.
Tidbits, right? We still done tidbits. My tidbit would be Halo season 2 on Paramount Plus.
I forgot to talk about that. Yeah, just watched the first 2 episodes. Like,
how is it?
It definitely looks better.
There are the first 10 minutes of season episode 1.
Came out came out swinging.
Look.
The fight scenes definitely look tighter and stuff like that. The only thing that gets me is like when they're trying to show them like moving fast, it's like they haven't really like gotten that timing right. It's like
the frame. It seems like the frame rate.
Right. Yeah. Because they're like trying to show them like they're super fast, but it just looks like a little off. But that's like a nitpick, but it seems,
you can tell the budget went up. It looked like it because it looks like the budget got increased.
Right. Yeah. Because it can be great, right? It's Halo. Like, it's already a great story. Like, just come on. So we're going to Reach. We're starting to get more aliens. Like,
that's right.
We're going to Reach.
And the way the elites look, like,
the elites look good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, CHAREECE. Reach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
okay. So
I like that they gave us 2 episodes too, because it gave you a good amount to watch. Yeah. Okay. So I'm hooked in.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. I just had one more tidbit. I just literally forgot it. Oh my god.
Okay.
So maybe it'll come back to me.
Okay.
You got one, lady?
No, I forgot it.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I got one.
So we're gonna get these questions.
They should all be starred.
Sweet.
Yeah. Y'all better get y'all questions in.
You can't be asking 15 questions.
I know. Rain,
let's see. This is to
I feel
Lady.
like, okay.
Yeah. Not gaming related, but I'm putting Lady on the spot. What's the next pair of kicks you're gonna buy?
I don't know.
When those Jordan 4s.
There's one called the Purple
Black ones, right?
The Purple
Black ones.
Oh my god, yeah.
I think I'm gonna try for those.
I'm gonna tell you.
So bad.
This is what it was. I filed my taxes. So what I do is like the federal refund will go to savings and the state refund will go to me. Just
girl, everybody blow their state. I don't care. Everybody blow state.
I paid the damn state. I was pissed. I'm like,
yeah, I used to pay. I have to pay, so whatever. So, y'all have fun with that.
So
I already know my time coming, Delilah. I'm like,
this y'all listen.
Start sending you more money a month.
See, right. I think what I did was I added more tax because I was asking the tax folks, right, like why I get a tax all the time, a refund all the time, because I usually don't owe. I think I only owed once in my entire life, like a couple of years ago. They was like, because you asked them to take more taxes from you.
Oh,
that's why you get.
That's typically why you get a refund. Yeah.
Yeah, because you asked them to take more taxes. I was like, I ain't too bad. I ain't no problem with that. Let's take that so I can have me a little chump change for myself. The Purple Canyon 4s, but I have to lean away from the 4s, the 12s, and the 13s and some dunks. So I'm trying to explore my options. I'm thinking about a Jordan 6 or a Jordan 8. So those are one of the two. Hopefully, if you know any like good sneaker shops in Boston, please let me know. Shoot me the link. 6.5 wide is my shoe size. I'm going to yeah. And it's probably going to be pretty soon, probably like the end of the month, early January. This might be another sneaker that I might take to Boston. So, but it's around that area. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Since the question was for lady, I would have went into shoes that I'm thinking about pivoting to, but I know y'all was talking about like, you know, the Jordan 4s and, you know, the 12s and stuff like the popular ones. I'm actually thinking about getting into more into foam posits. Like,
really? Foams are good and they're hard to find because especially in your particular size and your particular colorway, whoever, not yours, but just in general. Yeah, they hard to find, but you know, they could.
Yeah, if you're doing right, like I've just seen some fire foam. My brother got a crazy collection of foam posits, and so like I've been really thinking of every time I see him, I'm thinking about going getting posits, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm getting more, you know, boots and stuff lately.
Oh my god.
I don't want to talk about boots because I still got the Timberland boots I still haven't worn, and I bought them 2 years.
I want them over the. You know, I want some over the knee high boots, like
over the knee.
You know, I got these thick thighs right here. I want them to come up.
It is so hard to get like over the knee boots because I got these. You got to get a boot that's gonna hug your thigh.
That's it. It's got a
boot that hugs your
Otherwise,
thigh.
It won't look right. It won't look right.
It's gonna look saggy on the leg, and you can't do that.
Yeah.
You
can get the little fillers though, like to go around the calves to fill them, but it won't look as. It won't look right.
No, you got to get the ones that like really hug the top part of the thigh, so it can just hug it. That's like my problem. So, but a nice boot will be nice. Yeah. What about you, LBOOGIE? Any heat you might pick up later?
So my sister bought me those 13s that came out today.
The cool grays? They're cool grays, right?
Yeah. Cool grays they're fire.
Yeah. Apparently they still have them, so must not have been a lot of people that wanted to.
No, because gray is hard to. People can't dress with. Some people don't know how to dress with gray like that. A gray shoe. Right. That's typically that's why blacks do well. White, there you go.
Yeah. So it's definitely one of those shoes that you're not breaking out all the time. But then the breads, I might try for those. I did try for them on the shock drop, and I didn't get them. But I think I'm gonna try when they come out. Was it next week?
Yeah, next week. I believe it's next week.
Yeah. So that's what I'm looking for. Next Saturday.
Oh, next Saturday? Oh, okay. What about you, CHAREECE? I know you don't care about no sneakers.
I don't even know.
What's your new makeup?
The feet model over there, the foot model over there. She don't care about sneakers.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, I was, they all cute right now too.
Don't be sending them for free though. Don't be sending them.
No. You have to pay for this, boo. You have to pay for it.
You don't need to picture. Any current makeup? I ain't
about nothing because I've been working in school and mess and.
Did you know they got a Price is Right color palette?
Girl, stop. Like if one of the colors is going down, it's not naming a color. I don't want it.
Oh,
come on down.
Yeah, come on down. It better be a color.
Yo, we can't. This can't turn into makeup talk now.
Okay,
y'all.
We got questions. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Rangy 4. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
We've talked about this before.
We have. Teleportation.
Mine was flying, I believe.
Teleportation. I can be somewhere and somewhere else.
Teleportation is fire though. Oh my god.
You can be like this. I could be in LBOOGIE's office right now. Like, what's up, girl?
Yo, don't do that. Just come to the front door.
I guess for me, I would love the ability to jump between time because I would go back and invest in Bitcoin. I go back and invest in Google, and it's just like yeah.
Well, they say that it's always like people who can teleport, the upper echelon or the master of teleportation is able to move between time as well.
Yeah.
So hey, I guess that's that joint's fire. Like that's a great ability.
Yeah.
Shoot.
I just want to be able to read minds. That's all I want.
Read minds?
That would sound personal.
No, that sounds super personal.
Miss Celie over here trying to get all the tea. She I'm trying to listen in on everybody.
Not necessarily.
Hey, Boogie, that one sound like it related to a spouse.
Right?
Oh.
I'm trying to read.
Not a spouse, maybe an ex. And then,
like I said, personal.
With the sound effect to be able to plant subtle suggestions.
Oh, I got you. You want to whisper, huh?
Oh, I like that name for it.
Manipulate minds. That's what you want.
Oh, I like
Jean
that.
Grey. She want to be Jean Grey.
Right. You want to whisper.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. No sense whatsoever.
Oh, silly.
Raging 4, what is you doing over here? How you ladies feel about content creators not getting review codes? I don't know. We kind of get.
You know what's so funny? I posted about this on my Twitter page. Like I basically said something like, no review codes. Is gaming better? Basically, like, is gaming better without review codes because it allowed games to be able to speak for themselves.
Yeah.
You're not getting that whole, somebody putting something in your head before you play. Like saying, oh yeah, this game is bad. Okay, well, let me go into it. I know it's bad. Like you don't have anything prep, I don't know. What's the word?
Notion.
Thank you. I was trying to get there. I appreciate that. But yeah, so I don't know. I look at games like Hi-Fi Rush, and I'm like, man, the shadow drop benefit of that game
because of that.
That's right. Like, what if they would have showed a trailer of that game, and then it was like weeks of the media like picking it apart. Streamers and content creators alike saying, "Well, I don't like this, or what about this, and why you got a guitar, and what about this, and it's supposed to be a music game, and what about like all the questions, would have prevented them from trying or playing the game." As opposed to just like, okay, I can play it right now. Let me jump in. I got Game Pass already. Let me just try it. So I used to be games media, and I understand the point of getting a review code and trying, be able to write reviews ahead of time to put that stuff out. But being on the outside looking in at it, man, maybe gaming is better without them.
Right.
Because think about what we recently talked about with Helldivers and stuff like that. Like Sony didn't give out review codes for that game, and they hadn't got, like official reviews released from these big media sites because of that. And people have been playing the game, deciding for themselves or waiting on Steam reviews, So yeah, maybe it is some truth to it.
Look, I ain't that big to be getting those AAA review codes, so it don't make me none whatsoever. As long as I see some trailers and see some gameplay or some in-depth, analysis of like the studios doing how they making the game. Like, for example, Ninja Theory, they are really deep in like showing the folks like what is the process of doing Hellblade 2, for example, and that's not warranted a review code. And I think sometimes content creators just want a review code to just have it and just say anything.
Free game. It's more free game.
It's a free game. They get it early.
And I have got review codes from companies that had good games, that had horrible games, and games I haven't even touched. Let's not talk about the last one I got. The last one was like, oh, here's your game. I'm like, cool. I'll do my due diligence and let them know, like, thank you, such and such, for this game, and we gonna play such and such was ass. And I'm like, And I'm not gonna sugarcoat that shit to hurt, to spare somebody's feelings because you gave me a review code. If your game is garbage, your game is garbage. I'm sorry.
Because I mean, just as an example, like there's some games that come out that have gotten terrible reviews, and I'm like, man, this game is not really that bad after playing it. Like, I think even Cherise, when you were playing Forspoken, you was like, okay, you kind of had your own.
I don't see why they got all the hate. Like, I still don't see why they got all the hate. That is generally it's a first.
It's a decent game.
It's a decent game.
Yeah.
It's a solid title. Yeah, it's had issues, but it's a solid title.
Right.
So I don't know.
All right, Django 6. This last question, I believe.
You got one more question before that.
Oh,
after that.
My bad. Okay. Who's gonna win the Super Bowl?
You already know who's gonna win the Super Bowl. Why are you asking that question? Why are you asking that question? It is the San Francisco 49ers are going to win. I'm going to be off work on Thursday.
Oh, I hope somebody clip this because if they lose, boy,
I'm gonna be crying like a bitch. I'm gonna be crying like a bitch. No. But to answer your question, I think it is, the Chiefs are a tough competitor, but I don't need to hear Mahomes and Travis when I'm asking about what they're going to do to beat the Niners. I need team effort from the Chiefs. I just don't need Mahomes.
Ooh, they got one of the best. Man, okay, you know what? I ain't going to go into it. I know a lot about football.
I'm not going to go into it. I know a bit.
It's going to be, I just hope it's a good game. It's been I'm a Falcons fan. I don't really care.
Right.
So I hope it's a good
blowout
game.
or anything like that.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to be a blowout. You asked a question.
You don't know that. That's why they say any given Sunday.
That's it, girl.
Any given Sunday.
Any given
That was
Sunday.
a good movie. That was
just
such a good movie.
That's how football is, though. It don't matter. It could be like the best team, and they show up and fold.
Mm-hmm. We've seen Kyle Shanahan collapse before, but several times he blew 2 Super Bowls. The Falcons and last time with y'all.
Okay, ma'am. I understand.
Why you gotta man me? I'm telling you the truth.
You gotta say it to me like you have some prediction or a question.
No, because I'm speaking facts. He blew 2 Super Bowls.
I know that. He learned from his mistake, and I hope
the third time's a charm. I hope, right?
I hope so. Redemption. We can't get redemption. We can't learn and adjust.
Good luck.
I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna say. So
no, do not say that because I know what you was gonna say. I know what you gonna say. You better not say it. I'll get off this show right now. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Keep going. Keep going with the topics.
It's questions. It's questions.
Hey, but Jizzle, I see your comment in the chat, Jizzle. But Kyle Shanahan was OC when the Falcons were. See. I know a lot about. Kyle Shanahan was the offensive coordinator for the Falcons when they blew the Super Bowl. So he blew 2 Super Bowls. Stop. I know. Come on,
Delilah. When we gonna have the sports show for GWG?
I don't know, man.
I just sit there and eat chips. I don't eat chips.
Usher concert, man. Usher concert.
That's winning the Super Bowl. The Usher concert.
That's for you.
Because I'm telling you right now, other than the Chiefs and the Niners, nobody give a fuck.
So I'm making wings.
She's
not making, but like I bought wings from places out here.
You gotta do your wings. You gotta do your.
They had Take and Bake, right? So a really popular wing place in Richmond had a Take and Bake, so you can get your wings early. So I already picked my wings up from the city, and I will be warming them up tomorrow, dressing them up, and making a salad with it. And that's what we having.
What you having, Charisse?
I don't even know.
Funny, he thought that far. I'm kind of in the same. Like, you got to do your chicken wings though. You got to do your wings. You got to, just have nice little snacks. It's a snack time, right? It's like you don't really do a dinner, but you do like it's.
I am. I'm doing it. Look, I ain't having no party, so I'm cooking dinner. I got you. Okay, what you cooking? Steak, baked potatoes, loaded baked potatoes, and salad with some rolls. That's it. And cherry pie. That's it.
She said cherry pie, and that's it.
Cherry pie.
Right.
Pigs in a blanket is like
something. She add stuff. Then she got pigs in the blanket. What else?
That's the game snack is pigs in a blanket. I'm gonna make a bunch of it, give some to my neighbor, have some for myself, and just enjoy it.
Okay. So steak, potatoes, pigs in a blanket. I'm coming over there. That bugs out. We gonna have to make a trip. So
we're gonna go to Virginia first because we got Chef Boyardee over there. She gonna know, right? She got the smoker. I got no smoker.
All right, ladies.
We need Boogie to do the cooking channel. Y'all want me to do the channel?
She has a cooking Instagram.
I know, I follow it.
Me too.
I don't use Instagram like that. Only time I use Instagram is for y'all.
I'm playing with you. I don't care. You're good.
Okay.
Yo, for real though, our Instagram chat be having me rolling. I thank y'all for that. And I also would like to apologize for the weird shit that I send y'all.
Girl, yeah, you be on one. You be on 10.
I'm like, you're not gonna fuck up my
I'm like, what CHAREECE be what algorithm be looking like?
I'm telling you, I'm like, I don't even want to scroll down yours.
I apologize. I
stuff in the first place. Did she search for it? Like, what's going on?
No, I don't. Right. I don't search for it. It literally just pops up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. So,
all right, it's 2 o'clock. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh yeah, it's 1:30. Well, been on for an hour
now. It's 3. It's 3 p.m.
It's 3. Yeah. We started late today.
We did.
Which I appreciate. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I had breakfast.
Yeah. I know, right?
All right, so we're gonna start. Okay, we're gonna start with Delilah and go over. So Delilah, Boogie, Lady, and then me. Okay. All right, do your outros.
Yeah, first of all, thanks chat for rocking with us. We appreciate y'all. Please continue to share the show and everything. You can follow me on Twitter, Delilah_HD. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. So
and it's LBOOGIE0208. Y'all can follow me on Twitter or Threads. Definitely still migrating more toward Threads, especially after this last week. And yeah, y'all can follow my food channel if you want to. It's called Lady Fire Food on Instagram. And yeah, be safe this weekend. Don't do nothing stupid. Yeah, have a good one. Enjoy the Super Bowl.
Thank you everybody that joined today, and thank you for the chat, for being who you guys are all week, consistent. I love it. Today we're gonna do the Ascent Cyber Heist in about maybe an hour from now. So just check me out on the Lady Infamous channel, and just make sure you play them games and not just talk about them. That's all I say. It don't matter what platform it is, what kind of genre of games you play. Just play them games and just don't be talking about it. Because then eventually someone will ask you to be educated, and you got to be there. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Thank you.
Oh, we got one last super chat. Just came in, cut it through right at the deadline. T Forest at 199. Sorry you missed the show, but of course you can watch the rerun this after, right afterwards.
Rerun. You're aging yourself, girl.
Rerun.
My bad.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna put myself in the corner. But yeah, it's your girl CHAREECE here. Thank y'all again. Chat, y'all have been awesome. Ladies, as always, I love talking to y'all. It's therapy. But yes,
you just don't know how much this is therapy to me. I'm just saying.
I know, right? So yeah, y'all catch me on. I don't know if you can catch me on Twitter. Ooh.
You might catch her in our Discord more.
I have been on Discord. Yo, if y'all want to join our Discord, I am mostly there now. Again, if y'all want to get on their sneaker talk. Discord. It's ours.
It's our sneaker talk.
Yes, everybody.
Oh, I just wear what y'all tell me to wear. I don't know nothing about sneakers. But yeah, it's your girl CHAREECE here. Thank y'all for chilling with us. Thank y'all for hanging with us. We greatly appreciate it. Make sure to wash your hands. Make sure to wash your ass, because people are still out here getting sick. But yes, and we'll see y'all next week.